No
Hello?
way. Oh my God. Hello.
Hey, you have great light, like you were ready to come on the show.
I am renewing my certification right now, so I'm on my computer. The light is on me.
That's perfect. What's your name, baby?
Masanje, I cannot believe you picked me.
Yes, you are here.
Wow. Okay. Hey.
Hey. Okay, how you spell your name?
Masanje is Massandje.
Ooh, child.
I
You have a
know.
nickname?
BB.
Okay, I'm gonna call you BB girl.
Okay.
BB, how old are you?
Yes. I just turned 37 on Sunday.
37. Happy birthday. So you're a Taurus,
Thank
right?
you. Yes, yes.
What do you do for a living?
I'm an entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur. You have any kids?
I have two.
Two kids. How old are your kids?
They are 9 and 10.
9 and 10. Was you once married?
I was.
Okay, same dad?
Yes.
How many years was you married for?
Uh, we made it about 2 years married.
2 years? Aw.
Yeah.
And you guys do co-parent well?
We just started co-parenting. Well, I reached out to him after he was absent for about 5 years.
Okay, but you guys are in a better space now?
Yes.
Okay. So this is BB, 37, is a Taurus, entrepreneur, two kids. When, oh, you told me you're a Taurus.
Yes.
And she was once married. Where are you calling us
Yes.
from? What city?
I'm in Richmond, Virginia.
Richmond, Virginia. All right, let's do it. What kind of man you looking for?
Oh my God. I want a grown man, Kendra. I want someone who's a provider, someone who's secure, someone who knows what they want and isn't intimidated by a woman who knows what she wants.
What does
I'm a
a provider
go-getter.
mean to you?
So I'm African. My father was a provider in my household. So I don't need you to necessarily take care of me, but I would like you to take care of home.
And that means
So,
pays all the bills?
um, well, I have expensive taste, so you don't have to pay all the bills. I can contribute, but I need you to do the majority.
Will he be providing for your children as well?
I mean, if you are with me, you are taking on the whole family as well. I can provide for myself just well. I provide for my children just well, but I want us to be a unit.
Okay. Have you ever had that?
No. So after my marriage, I got into another relationship and I was engaged to that man as well. And we were a long distance relationship. So before you ask me if I'm interested in a long distance relationship, I'm gonna tell you right now that's a no go.
Yeah, because
We
they're
were.
not real. Longest relationships are not real relationships. I don't think.
I agree. But I had to learn that.
Right.
So we were in a long distance relationship for a very long time. And the first time we lived together is once we built a home together. And I got to meet a whole new person, Kendra. So I'm not doing that again. And yeah.
Okay. Okay. Could he have kids already?
Yeah, that's fine. I just can't deal with any drama. So it needs to be a situation in which you're a great parent, you take care of your children, and your children's mother can respect me and I will respect her.
Do you want more kids?
No, I do not.
Okay, so the guy has to already have children.
Yes, if he wants children, he should already have children, or my children could be his as well.
Okay. So let me ask you this. This is something that men say on this show when they talk about women with kids, and they're
Mm-hmm.
caution this because the men who do believe in being a provider, sometimes the pushback is, are they going to be able to discipline your kids? Are they going to have issues with the kids living in their household, following their rules, the father? So what would that dynamic be? Because you want to get married again, right?
I would like to get married again,
So
yes.
would a guy have a right to discipline your children? Is he going to have a say so? Like, what would be his role in your kid's life?
Um, that's a good question. So in my previous relationship, we kind of agreed on how to raise the children. Um, Disciplining, I don't believe in physically disciplining my children, but scolding and telling the kids they're doing something wrong when they're doing it is appropriate. And my children are very well behaved. And so I believe that he should be able to be that head of household. You know, my children will respect him and I will back that up. But there are limits to everything. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm their protector and I got to advocate for them. I won't let him cross any lines with them.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. Do you have an appearance requirement?
I'm into tall men. Tall, dark, and handsome is usually what I go for.
That's what everyone wants on this show. He
That's
is
what, and
the
but
most
maybe, you know,
wanted guy. That is
maybe.
that is the number one description. I want women to know that.
I know.
That
I know.
is the number one description on my show is tall, dark, and handsome. Every ethnicity, whether black or white, that is what women desire. So continue.
Yeah, I know. So maybe I need to switch that up, right? Maybe I need to be opened up to something else so that I could get something different. But tall, dark, and handsome is what I typically go for. But I guess I'm open to anything.
Okay. Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
Yes. I would say definitely be an individual who can support yourself. Primarily. I can't take care of anyone because I already have 2 kids. But I guess in today's time, life is expensive. Food is expensive. So maybe close to 100K or above.
Okay, 100K or more. All right, this is BB, but that's not her real name. Say your real name again.
Masanje.
Masanje. I'm going to try to get it right. I'm terrible with names. So that's why I said, girl, give me a nickname because I'm going to slaughter it. But I'm going to try. Masanje.
Masanje.
I'm calling BB. Look, I fucked it up already.
There you go.
It's a beautiful name, though. It's a beautiful name.
Thank you.
She's a tourist, 37. What's the age range you want to date?
I think I'm open to maybe 37 to 49.
37 to 49. So you'll go older.
Yeah.
She has 2 kids. She was once married, would like to get married again. Does the guy got to be in Richmond, Virginia?
Or very close. Yep.
Or very close. When was your last relationship?
So, I dated this guy, but I kind of broke up with him on Valentine's Day.
Why y'all break up on Valentine's Day?
Yeah, he just doesn't have the time. He doesn't balance. He's an entrepreneur as well. So he doesn't really know how to balance work and life. So there was never any time for me. And so Valentine's Day went by and not even a card, not even any, a text message.
Were y'all in a relationship? Y'all wasn't in a relationship.
Oh, this was a relationship.
Then why did he not reach out to you on Valentine's Day?
He sent me a text message.
Was that your normal procedure? Did y'all not talk every day?
Well, this was our first Valentine's Day.
How long were y'all in a relationship for?
I met him in May of last year. And
so y'all were in a committed relationship. And did y'all everybody does relationships different. Were y'all communicating on a daily basis?
We were.
Talking and texting or talking?
Seeing each other, talking, texting, spending time together.
Was this a long-distance person?
No, this was not. This was a local person.
Okay. So Valentine's Day, so leading up to Valentine's Day, y'all didn't have any conversations about it?
I mean, no, not really. Like, I typically, on Valentine's Day, that's a holiday where I don't really plan for. I just let the man be a man and let me know what he wants to do. I'm usually open to anything, and I don't really require him to do too much, but I thought it was a bit much that he didn't have time for me on Valentine's Day and didn't show any thought or effort with even a card.
So how did you end it?
I just told him that, I just don't think that his lifestyle and mine will be able to mesh well. Like, if you can't make time for me, it's not what I'm looking for. I need somebody who can invest in me and we can build on a relationship.
Okay, fair enough. So you're going to answer this question, but I'm going to ask, when was the last time you was intimate with a guy?
I'm not going to answer.
Fair enough. All right. Why do you think you're single, BB?
I think I'm single because I guess I've been meeting the wrong type of men. I am a person that when I meet someone, I take them for face value. I don't pass judgment. I allow you to feed me everything that you're going to feed me, and I just judge you based on who you are and what you present. But people have a tendency to be not authentic. I need somebody to be real with me and to genuinely show me the person that they are and allow me to choose if that's what I want.
Okay. So, the type of men you want to date, do you attract them?
I do. But
Okay.
now I have become a lot more cautious. So I am single right now, and by choice, because I don't want to put myself in that situation again where I fall for someone who's not real. So I just want to take my time and really date out here and see if I can find someone genuine.
Okay, you're definitely a beautiful woman.
Aw,
So I think you're always going to have guys approaching you. The question is going to be, is he going to be able to live up to all the standards that you desire?
right, right. And I'm willing to compromise. I mean, we say all these things that we want, but at the end of the day, once you fall for someone, you're willing to throw that by the
Do you
wayside. And
have any non-negotiables, like of things that you
mm,
stated?
non-negotiable. I definitely need someone who's honest. I think
Okay.
that's really important to me. Someone who can be loyal and be honest, and we could build together. Like I want somebody genuine.
Okay.
It's so hard to find someone genuine. Where are the real people at?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, times have changed. You know,
Yeah,
times have changed. And the unfortunate thing is, A, the world got smaller with social media.
right.
B, most women desire the same guy. So this guy
Mhm.
has a lot of women to choose from, and he knows it. So he has
Right.
to be in a space that he really finds something special and unique, and he feels is different than everything else, right? Um, and yeah, you know,
But
but
it seems like even when they do find that, because they have so many options, it's still not enough.
well, you know, women, we fucked the game up, to be honest. And the
I,
women, and the
I
reason we messed the game up is we started doing things without requirements of relationships.
true.
There was a time. There's a couple of things, right? Well, first of all, let me say this: a lot of people in relationships deal with stuff that single people don't want to deal with. So that's one.
Right.
You don't really know. I have a lot of married friends and people in relationships that I know their
Hmm.
their journey, that I have asked to come onto this show, and they're like, "Why the hell would I do that? Come on your
Hmm.
show and be judged by
Right.
people for my
Right.
life choices." So, and I respect that. So, for one, people in relationships and marriage, it is not a Disney park, right? So they have decided to go through whatever they decided to go through with that individual in
Uh-huh.
order for that union. Single people want Disney World's perfect relationships, right? So they're like, I want this perfect relationship. It doesn't really
It
exist.
does not exist.
So the single person has to decide. That's why I say, what are non-negotiables? There's certain, I have a couple. Like, violence is a non-negotiable. No, you
Right.
cannot abuse me in any way, right?
For
Like, we got,
sure.
like, that's a respectable non-negotiable. I
Yes.
actually do not have a money requirement. I always attract men with money. It's not a requirement for me though, but it's just what I receive,
Hmm.
what kind of comes to my world. I don't think it's a good requirement for a lot of women because there's just not a lot of men with money. And the men that come with money, a lot of times women will say, oh, I want a man with money, but then everything else on the list that they require or
Right.
don't want, he also comes with, right? So it's like,
That's true.
then
So, so
so
you have to
really,
pick and
listen, we got to
choose.
find out. You really just got to find, like, I don't know about, I hear a lot about the 80-20 rule, but I just think that you have to, A, accept people aren't perfect, and B, you got to find someone you're willing to rock out life with and go through some things with, because you're not meeting someone that's coming to you perfect. It just
Right.
doesn't happen that way.
That's so true.
And I think single people, especially single independent, let's talk about women for for a moment. When you have your own money, your own
Yeah.
success, you're not willing to tolerate a lot of shit, and I understand that, because you can pay for your own bills. Peace of
Right.
mind is important. I totally get it, right? But then that becomes more challenging, because a lot of times you might have to work. Like, I know people, like I have a friend I always think of, who I feel as though she's in a great marriage, and her husband actually came on the show last week, But they went through some things. But I
Right.
think her husband is like phenomenal. But he didn't come phenomenal. And
You
had
have
she
to
not
work.
gone through certain things, she wouldn't have got the phenomenal version of him. He
Mhm.
grew to become phenomenal, but he didn't start off phenomenal.
Got it.
So, it's just,
That's very true, Kendra. We got to be willing to go through some things and stick it out.
But listen, and I'm also not, but it's a thin line. I don't really believe in riding or dying either. I'm not dying. Okay. I like to live. Okay. Okay.
Me
I'm
too.
not, I like to live.
Me too.
So, but I think the biggest thing is relationships are not Disney World. They're work. And you have to be a person that's willing to work with somebody else.
For sure.
And that's all.
That's good advice. Thank you, Kendra. You're right on.
Oh, well, I appreciate it. I'm not a therapist. I'm a professional journalist that has a lot of data from hosting a
Right.
dating show for over 2 years now. So because I've been hosting the show for over 2 years, I have a lot of data that I can share. So we'll say it that. But let's hit to you. Did I ask you why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
No, I don't think so.
Well, that is your last question. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I am someone who is a strong woman.
Okay.
I'm strong. I work hard. I am supportive. I will encourage you. I'm an easygoing individual. I don't cause too much drama. I have 2 babies and I still look good. I keep my body tight. I'm a positive individual.
Okay.
I like positivity. I like someone who is into taking care of themselves, who wants to better themselves. I want to team up with an individual, and so we can be the best version of ourselves as a unit.
Fair enough. Let's do it. Give them your Instagram name.
I am Lady Bomba. I'm private. I probably need to make that public.
No, it's up to you. You don't necessarily have to, but it's up to you.
Cool. I'm
Well, I
Lady
know
Bomba.
some men, there are men that complain about that. So I will say that has been a complaint from some men about women with private pages. So it's your choice though.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
Let me read it for you. So it's Lady Bamba, LadyBamba. All right, fellas, her dating range is 37 to 49, tall, dark, and handsome. You have to be a provider. She's not having any more kids. You can have kids in the Richmond area. She's an entrepreneur, a tourist, 2 kids. She's not having any more kids. And she was once married, wants to be married again. Did I miss anything? You want to add something else to that?
You got it. You got
Okay.
it. You are spot on. I can't believe I got to talk to you. It was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you as well, too, beautiful. Keep me posted how it goes.
Will do. Good night.
Bye, baby.